just about her story. But now, having read her memoir Honoured, I can now say we barely scratched the surface now, honestly. Now, your story is a raw and compelling account. It is deeply personal. I now feel like I can see you in a way that I didn't before that time that we did our first interview. Now, this is a book about how a working class woman from Bradford, who, despite being dealt a number of difficult cards in her life, thought, you know what, I am not going to let what happened to me or my family define me. And what did she go and do? Defied the odds. Went on to become a celebrated campaigner, held down a number of high-powered jobs, and is also, as we all know her, as the MP for Bradford West, and she has been for the past 11 years now and counting. Now, I suppose that leads me on to my first question, Naz. What was it that made you decide now to share your story in such a highly personal way?
First of all, thank you very much for that. Thank you, good afternoon, evening, even everybody. I'm really, really humbled that you've all turned out today. I really, really am. And I just want to say thank you to the Literature Festival as well, and my also will be providing food later, just in case I forget, because I get rather emotional sometimes. But yeah, and Simon that Aston was missing because she's stuck in Riyadh. She did try and get a flight this morning, so things get out of our hands sometimes. But thank you to all her team for stepping in and have made this possible. I was performing Umrah, and I was there with my whole family, my siblings, my brother, my sister, my nieces and nephews who were here, my children who were here. And it felt like it was because I was offered a book deal in 2015 to begin with, and in 2017 I wrote some of those chapters, and then I parked it because I realised, well, I didn't realise at the time, I was avoiding it, but what I did realise later was that I was actually avoiding it because I had too much healing to do, and I wasn't ready for it. And by 2023, in Makkah, in front of the Kaaba, the holiest place of Muslims, you kind of like feel that, sense of asking God for guidance, asking God for, is this the right thing to do? And then in Sahara, I feel like,